years, the celebration of the Math and Science Month of the integrated school focused on class-based activities only. Thus, students have limited interaction with other math enthusiasts. Also, because of the academic nature of the activities given in the classroom, interest of students and their perception of mathematics were not fully raised to the desired level. In view
please raise your skateboards. The correct answer is letter B, actually. I would just like to remind the contestants, please do not put on your skateboards until we recognize your answers. Okay, so group one had get the correct answer, as well as the group
Why the power?
number 4, and what's that?
PowerPoint and then
Okay, 1 and 4. Let me get the correct answer.
We go now to our second question. And you will be given 30 seconds to answer. The supplement of an apple is 6 times as large as the complement of the apple. Which is the measure of the apple? A. 18 degrees. B. 62 degrees. C. 72 degrees. D. 108 degrees. Again, the supplement of an apple is 6 times as large as the complement of the apple. Which is the measure of the apple? A. 18 degrees. B. 62 degrees. C. 72 degrees. D. 108 degrees. Time starts now. Skateboards up. The correct answer is letter C. Group number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, 6, 8, and 9 got the correct answer. Question number 3. Which expression is the multiply to 1p 1/2 minus x1 to obtain 1p 1/8 minus x cubed y cubed? Letter A. 1/2 plus 1/2 xy plus x squared y squared. Letter B. 1/4 plus 1/2 xy plus x squared y squared.
Pagkaan mo na yung meaning making.
1/4 minus 1/2 xy plus x squared y squared. Letter D. 1/4 plus 1/4 xy plus x squared
Eliminate
y
D.
squared. Again, which expression is
Eliminate A.
to 1p 1/2 minus xy to obtain
We get free lunch for this.
minus
No,
x
we
cubed y cubed?
Eliminate ang
Plus
A.
1 xy
Let's be, it's
plus
either
x
B or C.
squared y squared. Letter
Or,
B.
I don't know.
1/4 plus
It's either B
1
or C.
xy plus x squared y squared. Letter C. 1/4 minus 1 xy plus x squared y squared. Letter D. 1/4 plus 1/4 xy plus x squared y squared. Time starts now.
Everybody's confused.
This is the solar statements. Time is up. Statements up. Correct answer is letter B. 1/4 plus 1 xy plus x squared y squared. Groups 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 got the correct answer.
So before we begin, question number 4, can you just remind the contestants, please write the lead number of the order for the skateboards. Thank you. Let's begin question number 4. Which of the following we asked with letter is violently? A. Faces skateboards. Okay, the answer is letter B, 15. Okay, 2 got it correct. 7 got it correct also, and 9 got it correct. Number 5 question. The third black is the line of the Latin word "mirelis," which means midday or noon. The third black is the line of the Latin word "mirelis," which means midday or noon. Thumbs up. The correct answer is Meridian. Team 1 got it correct. Team 2, Team 3, Team 4, Team 5, Team 6. No answer for Team 7. Team 8 got it correct. Also Team 9.
Equal round or moderated round. This is the moment. We have teams 1, 2, and 9. In fact. Question number 6. Which is the sum of the linear angles of a dodecagon? A. 1,440 degrees. B. 1,620 degrees. C. 1,800 degrees. D. 1,980 degrees. Again, which is the sum of the linear angles of a dodecagon? A. 1,440 degrees. B. 1,620 degrees. C. 1,800 degrees. D. 1,980 degrees. Time starts now. Time's up. Skateboards up. The correct answer is letter C. 1,800. Teams 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 8 got the correct answer.
Next question. Which of the following is a P-black element? A. Calcium. B. Uranium. C. Palladium. D. Beryllium. Again, which of the following is a P-black element? A. Calcium. B. Uranium. C. Palladium. D. Beryllium. Time's up. Ladies, ladies, skateboards. The answer is letter B, Beryllium. Team 1 got it correct. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and that's it. Okay. Next question. A communication satellite is in a circular orbit around Earth. If the speed of the satellite is constant, the force acting on the satellite A is 0, B is decreasing, C points toward the center of Earth at all times, or D points in the direction that the satellite is moving. Again, a communication satellite is in a circular orbit around Earth.
outside, outside from oxygen. Oh, oxygen.
Time is up. The correct answer is letter C.
I was
P1
right.
had correct. 2, 3, 4, 6,
Iron?
8, 9.
The last question under the find the body of A in equation x squared minus kx plus 2k equals 0, for which the equation has two equal roots. There are A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, D, 8. Again, find the body of A in equation x squared minus kx plus 2k equals 0, for which the equation has two equal roots. A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, D, 8. Time starts now. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D, 8.
Where did I?
Teams 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got the correct answer.
For a difficult round.
I know.
Okay, so let's move on to the difficult round. The first question and the difficult round. What event will produce the greatest increase in the gravitational force between the two masses in the picture below? A. Doubling the large mass. B. Doubling the distance between the masses. C. Reducing the small mass by half. Or D. Reducing the distance between the masses by half. Again. What event will produce the greatest increase in the gravitational force between the two masses in the picture below? A. Doubling the large mass. B. Doubling the distance between the masses. C. Reducing the small mass by half. Or D. Reducing the distance between the masses by half.
I don't think
Time is up. Please raise your papers. The correct answer is letter D. Reducing the distance between the masses by half. D, 5, and 6 got it correct. Second question and the difficult round. The Van der equation is used when A. We want to know how many gases behave. B. We want to assume the gases behave ideally. C. We work with real gas rather than ideal gas. Or D. None of this. Again, the Van der equation is used when A. We want to know how real gases behave. B. We want to assume the gases behave ideally. C. We work with real gas rather than ideal gas. Or C. None of this.
Hindi siya ma-move.
Time's up. The correct answer is letter A. We want to know how green gases behave. So the T7 only one got correct.
Question number 13. The geometric mean of 4 and a number is 8. What is the number? A, 2, B, 16, C, 32, D, 64. Again, the geometric mean of 4 and a number is 8. What The correct answer is letter B, 16. Teams 1, 2, 3, 6 got the correct answer. Second to the last question. The diameter of a buoy is 5 inches and completes one revolution every 2 seconds. Find the circular depth traveled by a buoy in 1 minute. Again, the diameter of a buoy is 5 inches and completes one revolution every 2 seconds. Find the circular depth traveled by a buoy in 1 minute. Time starts now. Papers up. The correct answer is 471 inches. Only team number 1 got the correct answer.
Let's have the last question.
According to our judges, we are going to accept the value 155 inches. So that would be team number 5.
Traces report today.
Team number 4 and team number 8 also not correct answers.
4, 5, 8. 4, 5, 8. 1, 4, 4. 4, There's no 5 here. No unit.
Okay, let's have the last question after the difficult round, and after this we will have a break for 15 minutes. Okay, so last question after the difficult round. When these two great cars of different masses collided and coupled, what will be the resultant velocity? Again, when these two great cars of different masses collided and coupled, what will be the resultant velocity? Okay, time's up. The correct answer is 1 meter per second. Team A got it correct. Only A. Let's have first our break for 15 minutes.
Okay, we request our participants to proceed to this segment for our
After
has a mass of 20 kilograms. At what length of a lever
must the object's weight be applied to a 196 Newton meter torque?
Tapos mag-search na yun.
Oh, okay. Ayun.
When record lang. May stop ko lang. When record. Record lang. Record lang. Kung question talaga rin yung tabla na. Adapter.
Slate boards up. The correct answer is 13.1 meters. And still nobody got the correct answer. So let's have again another tie-breaking question. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 3x squared minus 1.8x plus 0.03 equals 0. A. X equals quantity 1.8 plus minus 2 square root of 2 over 6. B. Negative 1.8 plus minus 1.2 square root of 2 all over 6. Letter C. Quantity 1.8 plus minus 3.2 square root of 2 all over 6. Or letter D. X equals quantity negative 1.8 plus minus 3.2 square root of 2 all over 6. 30 seconds starts now. Is letter A. Team number 6 and team number 8 got the correct answer. Thank you, team number 5, and congratulations. We move now to another tie-breaker question between team number 6 and team number 8. The side of a square measures 10 centimeters. What is the area of the circle inscribed in the square? Letter A, 78.5 square centimeters. B, 89.5 square centimeters. C, 157 square centimeters. D, 168 square centimeters. 30 seconds starts now. Both teams answered letter A, and that is the correct answer as well. So another tie-breaking question. Before we proceed to our tie-breaking question, may we recognize our school principal, Mrs. Pika Limas, our level vice principals for the upper grade, Ms. Doris Kumaran, Principal for Academics, Ms. Doris Dumaro. And our upper grades Vice Principal, Mr. Romy De La Cern. So it seems that the battle for the last spot for the Final Four is really getting very, very tense right now. And the weather as well.
The resulting quantity when net force is multiplied by average speed is A. Energy, B. Work, C. Power, D. Acceleration. Again, the resulting quantity when net force is multiplied by average speed is A. Energy, B. Power, B. Work, C. Power, D. Acceleration. The correct answer is C, power. Team 6 and Team 8 got it correct. So we have another tie-breaking question. So when an object is thrown upward, A, it accelerates up, B, it decelerates up, C, it has a constant speed, or D, it decelerates down. Again, when an object is thrown upward, A, it accelerates up, B, it decelerates up, C, it has a constant speed, or D, it decelerates down. And the correct answer is B, it decelerates up. Team 8 got it correct. Thank you, Team 6.
So that completes the cast of our Final Four for the next round, which is the individual round.
Meron ka na question?
Thank you very much, team number 6. And congratulations. They are the following. Please give a big round of applause for the team from NOHS.
SJI,
Bacolod City National High School.
and the last is Notre Dame.
So in this round, each team will be breaking into individual contestants. So our facilitators will be helping you. So please follow your table numbers as shown on the projector. So contestant number 1 is Glenn Paul Pasete from NOHS. Contestant number 2 is Maria Sheena M. Escordial from NOHS. Contestant number 3, Joshua Uy from SJI. Then we also have from SJI, Stephanie Choi. Number 5, we have Justin Marie Vitala from Notre Dame. And we also have Chrissy David Galapan from Notre Dame. Number 7, we have Mark Angelo Tarvida from College City National High School. And we have contestant number 8, RB Siriban from College City National High School. So we are now set to begin our individual round. Good luck to our contestants.
So each correct answers will be equivalent to 2 points. So let's have the first easy round.
Under the easy round, when a conditional and its converse are both true and combined, the result is blank. Letter A, an inverse. B, a converse. C, a contrapositive. D, a biconditional. Again, when a conditional and its converse are both true and combined, the result is blank. A, inverse. B, a converse. C, a contrapositive. Or D, a biconditional. This is only good for 10 seconds. Go. The correct answer is letter D, a biconditional. Number 3 and number 6 got the correct answer.
Okay, second question under easy round. Below is an energy pyramid diagram. Why is the level 3 so much smaller than the level 1? A, organisms gain energy as the food chain moves down the pyramid. B, fewer organisms are supported as you move down the pyramid. C, only the energy that is used is available to organisms at a higher level. Or D, only the energy that is stored is available to organisms at higher level. Again, below is an energy pyramid diagram. Why is the level 3 so much smaller than the level 1? A, organisms gain energy as the food chain moves down the pyramid. B, fewer organisms are supported as you move down the pyramid. C, only the energy that is used is available to organisms at a higher level. Or D, only the energy that is stored is available to organisms at a higher level. So the correct answer is letter D. Only the energy that is stored is available to organisms at a higher level. The teams that got correct answer is Team 1, Team 3, Team 4, Team 5, and Team 8. Sorry, it's not a team. Number 1.
Third question. Which triangle could possibly exist? A, a triangular right triangle. B, obtuse right triangle. C, acute isosceles triangle. D, scalene isosceles triangle. Again, which triangle could possibly exist? A triangular right triangle. B, obtuse right triangle. C, acute isosceles triangle. D, scalene isosceles triangle. The correct answer is letter C. Number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 got the correct answer.
Okay, let's have the fourth question under easy. During which phase of the cell cycle does the cell spend the longest time? A, mitosis. B, S. C, G1. D, G2. Again, during which phase of the cell cycle does the cell spend the longest time? A. Mitosis. B. S. C. G1. D. G2. And the correct answer is letter C, G1. Number 1 got it correct, 2 and 7.
Wala pa? Ano yung maglabay?
Okay, so let us proceed to the moderating round. The first question under moderating round.
We have to skip the fifth question under the easy round because the answer accidentally has been flashed by our technician. So we proceed to the moderate round. Question number 1.
Okay, for question number 1, a student wires a series circuit that includes a block of rubber and a light bulb. She states that she does not expect that the light bulb to light up when current is applied to the circuit. Which of the following best describes her statement? A. It is a conclusion based on observed data about electrical phenomena. B. It is a hypothesis based on knowledge of the theory of electrical phenomena. C. It is a procedure based on her hypothesis about electrical phenomena. Or D. It is a theory based on her observations of electrical phenomena. Again, a student wires a series circuit that includes a block of rubber and a light bulb. She states that she does not expect the light bulb to light up when current is applied to the circuit. Which of the following best describes her statement? A. It is a conclusion based on observed data about electrical phenomena. B. It is a hypothesis based on knowledge of the theory of electrical phenomena. Or C. It is a procedure based on a hypothesis about electrical phenomena. And D. It is a theory based on her observation of electrical phenomena. The correct answer is letter B. Number 1 got it correct. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. I know, I'm sorry. Contestant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Is it letter B? Okay. 8.
Second question under the moderate round. If 3 and negative 6 are the roots of a quadratic equation with leading coefficient of 1, which is the equation? A. X squared minus 3x minus 18 equals 0. B. X squared minus 9x minus 18 equals 0. C. X squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. D. X squared plus 3x plus 18 equals 0. Again, if 3 and negative 6 are the roots of a quadratic equation with leading coefficient of 1, which is the equation? A. X squared minus 3x minus 18 equals 0. B. X squared minus 9x minus 18 equals 0. C. x squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. Or D, x squared plus 3x plus 18 equals 0. The correct answer is letter C. Number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 got the correct answer.
Number 8 question. N2S3 is properly named A. Nitrogen sulfide, B. Nitrogen 3 sulfide, C. Nitrogen 2 sulfide, or D. None of this. Again, N2S3 is properly named A. Nitrogen sulfide, B. Nitrogen 3 sulfide, C. Nitrogen 2 sulfide, or D. None of this. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Number 3 got correct, number 4, and that's all.
Next question. How long is the lower leg of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle if the hypotenuse measures 10 centimeters? A. 20 centimeters. B. 10 square root of 3 centimeters. C. 10 square root of 2 centimeters. Or D. 5 square root of 3 centimeters. Again, how long is the lower leg of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle if the hypotenuse measures 10 centimeters? A. 20 centimeters. B. 10 square root of 3 centimeters. C. 10 square root of 2 centimeters. Or D. 5 square root of 3 centimeters. Slate boards up. The correct answer is letter D. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 got the correct answer. Last question under the moderate round. If one of the factors of 2a squared plus 5a minus 12 is a plus 4, what is the other factor? Again, if one of the factors of 2a squared plus 5a minus 12 is a plus 4, what is the other factor? The correct answer is 2a minus 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 got the correct answer.
Okay, let's now have our difficult round. First question under difficult round. The light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis occur in the blank, whereas the light-independent reactions occur Next question. What four quantum numbers are permissible for a 3D electron? The answers are expressed as N, L, ML, MS, A, 3, 0, 0, negative 1 half, B, 2, 1, 0, positive 1 half, or C, 3, 2, 2, negative 1 half, or D, 3, 1, negative 1, 1 half. Again, what four quantum numbers are permissible for a 3D electron? The answers are expressed as N, L, ML, MS. A, 3, 0, 0, negative 1 half. B, 2, 1, 0, positive 1 half. C, 3, 2, 2, negative 1 half. Or D, 3, 1, negative 1, 1 half. The correct answer is letter C. Number 1, correct. 2, 3, 4, and 8.
Next question. Find the distance between the points 12, 12 and 10, 12. A, 2, B, 4, C, 10, and D, 12. Again, find the distance between the points 12, 12 and 10, 12. A, 2, B, 4, C, 10, or D, 12.
Okay, next question.
The correct answer is letter A. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 got the correct answer.
Hindi ba ko plastic?
Okay, let's have the next question. A heated gas expands, raising a piston. Which of the following describes the energy exchanges of this process? A. Energy is transferred to the gas by the piston and to the piston from the heat source. B. Energy is transferred to the gas from the heat source and to be raised piston from the gas. C. Energy is transferred to the gas in the form of heat and work done by the piston. Or D. Energy is transferred directly to the piston from the heat source. Again, a heated gas expands, raising a piston. Which of the following describes the energy exchanges of this process? A. Energy is transferred to the gas by the piston and to the piston from the heat source. B. Energy is transferred to the gas from the heat source and to be raised piston from the gas. C. Energy is transferred to the gas in the form of heat and work done by the piston. Or D. Energy is transferred directly to the piston from the heat source. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Number 3 got it correct. 5, 7, and
They
8.
won't work. I love question paper. 5, 7, 8.
Okay, let's have the last question for difficult round. A type of orderly or programmed cell that in which the cell responds to certain signals by initiating a normal response that leads to the death of the cell is called. Again, a type of orderly or programmed cell death in which the cell responds to certain signals by initiating a normal response that leads to the death of the cell is called blank.
So that ends our individual round. From here on, we are going to get the top 3. So here is our score. Number 1 got a grand total of 25 points. Number 2, 27. Number 3, 31. Number 4 has 27 points. Number 5, 23. Number 6, 13. 7 and 8 are tied at 24. So our top 3 finishers and qualifiers for our next round would be from NOHS Maria Sheena M. Escordial, from SJI Joshua Uy, and another one from SJI Stephanie Choi. Please occupy the buzzers here in front. For our other contestants, thank you very much, and also congratulations for making it this far.
Okay, thank you. But before we are going to proceed with our final round, we are going to have our intermission number. Okay, you may settle at the back muna for a little rest, a little breather. Okay, for our intermission number, we are glad and we are proud to present to you our dancers who will be representing for us for NOPSEA next week, our upper grades pop dancers. They are trained by no less than the dynamic Mr. Bernard Gonzalez. Let's give a hand to our upper grades pop dancers for their intermission.
Brothers and sisters, the party is back. Time to smash. Time to smash. Time to smash. Time to
Contestants, please try your buzzer. For contestant A. Wait. So, you are also provided with a slate board, pieces of chalk for computation purposes.
Look, it's mad.
Good luck, contestants.
Okay, let's have our first question under easy round. Can we please request the audience to stop talking or to keep quiet? Thank you, audience. Number one question. Line spectra are caused primarily by A. The existence of many ground states in an atom. B. The existence of many excited states in an atom. C. The existence of many atoms in a typical sample. Or D. None of the above. Again, line spectra are caused primarily by A. The existence of many ground states in an atom. B. The existence of many excited states in an atom. C. The existence of many atoms in a typical sample. Or D. None of the above. Go! Okay. Okay, letter C. What's the correct answer? Okay, letter A. Letter A, what's the correct answer?
Letter B.
Letter B, that's correct. Okay, the correct answer is letter B.
Contestants, as soon as you hear the go signal, you may press the buzzer. Okay? Second question in the easy round. Okay, can we please try again our buzzer, Joshua? Alright, Sheena, Stephanie. Okay, our technician says you have to press firmly and properly. Alright, second question for the easy round. Which of the following quadrilaterals is a square? A. One whose diagonals are perpendicular to each other. B. One which is an equiangular rhombus. C. One whose diagonals are congruent. Or D. One that has 4 right angles. Again, which of the following quadrilaterals is a square? A. One whose diagonals are perpendicular to each other. B. One which is an equiangular rhombus. C. One whose diagonals are congruent. Or D. One that has 4 right angles. Go. Okay.
Letter B.
Letter B is the correct answer. One which is an equiangular rhombus. So the point goes to contestant B, Sheena.
Okay, third question. is 10 meters above the water. If no air resistance is present during the fall, there will be a decrease in diverse blank. A. Gravitational potential energy. B. Total mechanical energy. C. Kinetic energy. Or D. Momentum. Again, a high diver steps off a diving platform that is 10 meters above the water. If no air resistance is present during the fall, there will be a decrease in diver's blank. A. Gravitational potential energy. B. Total mechanical energy. C. Kinetic energy. Or D. Momentum. Go. In letter A, what's the answer?
Letter A.
Letter A. That's correct. Gravitational potential energy.
Fourth question. Solve for the value of x in quantity x plus 2 squared plus quantity x minus 4 squared equals 2x squared. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Again, solve for the value of x in quantity x plus 2 squared plus quantity x minus 4 squared equals 2x squared. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Go! Contestant letter A. Letter B. Again, don't. Letter B. B as in boy. I repeat the question for the other two contestants. Wait for my signal. Solve for the value of x in quantity x plus 2 squared plus quantity x minus 4 squared equals 2x squared. A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5. Go! Yes, letter C.
Letter D.
Letter D. What's the value of letter D?
5.
That is correct. Again, may we request the audience to please refrain from talking and making noise. Audience. IS students. Thank you. Last question under the easy round. Which of the following is the shortest length? A. 10 to the 7 picometer. B. 10 to the negative 5 kilometers. C. 10 to the negative 6 millimeters. Or D. 10 to the negative 2 centimeters. Again, which of the following is the shortest length? A. 10 to the 7 picometer. B. 10 to the negative 5 kilometers. C. 10 to the negative 6 millimeters. Or D. 10 to the negative 2 centimeters. Go! Okay. Letter B.
Letter C, 10 to the negative 6 millimeters.
That is correct. We go now for moderate round.
Our first question under moderate round. The term anti-vacuum refers to which of the following areas? A. Thigh. B. Leg. C. Forearm. D. Arm. Again, the term anti-vacuum refers to which of the following areas? A. Thigh. B. Leg. C. Forearm. D. Arm. Go! Letter C was the correct answer. C. Forearm. Okay, that's the correct answer. C. Forearm.
Okay. Question number 7. Find an angle theta coterminal to negative 723 degrees where theta is greater than 0 but less than 360. A. 3 degrees. B. 23 degrees. C. 363 degrees. Or D. 357 degrees. Again, find an angle theta coterminal to negative 723 degrees where theta is greater than 0 but less than 360. A. 3 degrees. B. 23 degrees. C. 363 degrees. Or D. 357 degrees. Go! Letter C.
Letter A, 3 degrees.
I'll repeat the question for contestants A and B. Find an angle theta co-terminal to negative 723 degrees where theta is greater than 0 but less than 360. Go! Letter A.
Letter B.
Letter
Letter B.
as in 300
As in 23.
23 degrees. Nobody got the correct answer, so we're going to proceed to our next question. The correct answer is letter D, 357 degrees.
Okay, next question. Which process yields lactic acid and small amounts of usable energy? A. Photosynthesis. B. Aerobic respiration. C. Anaerobic respiration. Or D. Chemosynthesis. Again, which process yields lactic acid and small amounts of usable energy? A. Photosynthesis. B. Aerobic respiration. C. Anaerobic respiration. Or D. Chemosynthesis. Go. Letter B. What's the correct answer?
Letter C, anaerobic respiration.
Okay, very good. You got the correct answer. Anaerobic respiration.
Question number 9. Simplify I to the 35th. Letter A, 1. B, negative 1. C, I, or D, negative I. Again, simplify I to the 35th. A, 1. B, negative 1. C, I, or D, negative I. Go! Okay, Joshua.
Letter C. I.
Again, I repeat the question for our other two contestants. Simplify I to the 35th. Go! Letter C.
A1.
We will proceed to our next question. The correct answer is D, negative I. Last question under the moderating round. Which of the following values will make the largest area of the square with the side of 3x plus 2? A, 1/3, B, 0.4, C, negative 3/4, or D, negative 0.15. Again, which of the following values will make the largest area of the square with the side of 3x plus 2? A, 1/3, B, 0.4, C, negative 3/4, or D, negative 0.15. Go! Joshua.
Letter A, 1/3.
I'll repeat the question for our other two contestants. Again, which of the following values will make the largest area of the square with the side of 3x plus 2? Go! Stephanie.
C, negative 3/4.
The correct answer is letter B, 0.4. We go now to our difficult round.
Okay, our first question for difficult round. If the distance between two particles is doubled, how is the gravitational force of attraction affected? A. It remains the same. B. It is doubled. C. It is reduced to 1/4. Or D. It is increased 3 times. Again, if the distance between two particles is doubled, how is the gravitational force of attraction affected? A. It remains the same. B. It is doubled. C. It is reduced to 1/4. Or D. It is increased 3 times. Go! Letter B was the correct answer.
Letter C, it is reduced to 1/4.
That's correct. Letter C is the correct answer. It's reduced to 1/4.
Okay, next question. Difficult round. Find the central angle bounded by the minute and hour hand of the clock if the time is 3:35. Again, find the central angle bounded by the minute and the hour hand of the clock if the time is 3:35. Go! Come again.
24 degrees.
I will repeat the question for our other two contestants. Find the central angle bounded by the minute and the hour hand of the clock if the time is 3:35. Go! Sheena.
102.5 degrees.
And that is correct.
Let's have the third question under difficult round. Potassium ions are essential to human health. The movement of dissolved potassium ions in and out of the nerve cells allows that cell to transmit an electrical impulse. What is the total number of electrons in a potassium ion? Again, potassium ions are essential to human health. The movement of dissolved potassium ions in and out of a nerve cell allows that cell to transmit an electrical impulse. What is the total number of electrons in potassium ion? Go! Sheena, what's the correct answer?
19 electrons.
Okay, I repeat the question. Potassium ions are essential to human health. The movement of dissolved potassium ions in and out of a nerve cell allows the cell to transmit an electrical impulse. What is the total number of electrons in a potassium ion? Go! Yes, Stephanie?
20 electrons.
Louder?
20.
20. Okay. The correct answer is 18 electrons.
Again, may we request the audience to refrain from making noise while we're having the contest. Thank you. We are now down to the last two questions. This is question number 14. If the scale factor of two similar triangles is 13/5, what is the perimeter of the larger triangle if the perimeter of the smaller triangle is 65 centimeters? A. 36 centimeters. B. 39 centimeters. C. 42 centimeters. D. 169 centimeters. Again, if the scale factor of two similar triangles is 13/5, what is the perimeter of the larger triangle if the perimeter of the smaller triangle is 65 centimeters? A. 36 centimeters. B. 39 centimeters. C. 42 centimeters. Or D. 169 centimeters. Go! Sheena.
Letter D, 169 centimeters.
D, 169 centimeters is correct.
The last question for difficult round. A hormone secreted by the chorion that maintains the corpus luteum of the ovary during the first 3 months of pregnancy. Again, a hormone secreted by the chorion that maintains the corpus luteum of the ovary during the first 3 months of pregnancy. Go! Okay? So the correct answer is human chorionic gonadotropin, or HCG.
That ends our competition for this morning. just review. So before anything else, again, we would like to say congratulations to all our contestants this morning and also to our finalists. Congratulations. So in a little while, we're going to know who is our champion for the third Inter-School Math and Science Quiz Bee.
Shall we give a big round of applause to our three competing participants? Joshua Uy from St. John's Institute, Stephanie Choi from St. John's Institute, and Maria Sheena Escordial from Negros Occidental High School. A big round of applause for them, please. Okay, so after the final round, Stephanie Choi garnered 31 points. Joshua Uy, 35 points, and the big winner of the third Inter-School Math and Science Quiz Bee is from Negros Occidental High School, Maria Sheena M. Escordial with 39 points. I was informed that this is the third straight year that NOHS is taking the lead in the Inter-School Math and Science Quiz Bee here at Salle. Congratulations, most especially to the coaches as well. So at this point, we will be giving out the certificates of attendance and participation of the different teams together with their coaches. As I call your names, please do come in front. We would like to request the presence of our dear principal, Mrs. Maria Del Pilar Limas, and our vice principal for academics, Ms. Doris M. Dumaran, to help us award our certificates. They will be assisted with our Math and Science Department chairs, Mr. Rayu Hascha and Mrs. Adelfa Grameo. Let's give a round of applause to our school admin and officers. Okay, allow me to read the citation of the certificate. The University of St. Salle Integrated School, Bacolod City, awards the certificate of participation for participating in the third Math and Science Inter-School Quiz Bee, sponsored by the Math and Science Departments of the University of St. Salle Integrated School, given this 28th day of September 2012 at USLS-IS, Bacolod City. Signed, Mr. Rayu Hascha, Chairperson, Science Department, Mrs. Adelfa R. Gramea, Chairperson, Math Department, Ms. Doris H. Dumaran, Vice Principal for Academics, and our dear Principal, Mrs. Maria Del Pilar M. Limas, USLS-IS. Okay, so the certificates goes to Glenn Paul Pasete and Maria Sheena M. Escordial of Negros Occidental High School. Together with the coach, Miss Eunice from NOHS and their coach. Congratulations and thank you for joining. Same certificate is given to Joshua Uy and Stephanie Choi of St. John's Institute. Mrs. Cheryl Pascual. Next, we have from Notre Dame of Talisay, Justine Marie Vitala and Clancy David Galapon. They are being coached by Miss Michelle Delgado and Mr. Dinmar Durentes. Same certificate of participation is given to Darwin C. Miranda and Jiro Nigel S. Kodumon of Don Bosco Technical Institute. They are being coached by Mrs. Jonna P. Castro and Mrs. Cynthia Diazis. Next, we have Kenway Miraflores and Rejoice de la Peña of Handumanan National High School. They are being coached by Miss Babylin Sugaha. Next, we have Marianne Macy Zamora and John Carlo P. Poniendo of Sumag National High School. They are being coached by Mrs. Erlinda Dawa and Mr. Jose George Satamena. All the way from St. Francis of Assisi School in Silay, we have Kyle Barnuevo and Algin Pundar. They are being coached by Miss Cindy Dumadaya. Dumaya, sorry. Miss Cindy Dumaya. And all the way from Bacolod City National
Institute. Okay, sorry. I stand corrected. Our second runner-up is Stephanie Choi of St. John's Institute. Stephanie will be receiving a token from the school and from Diwa Publishing House. And a cash prize of 1,000. Congratulations, Stephanie. Our first runner-up is also from St. John's Institute. We have Joshua Uy. Joshua is going to receive 2,000 pesos, certificate, a medal, and token from Diwa Publishing House. Let's give a round of applause to Joshua Uy from St. John's Institute, our